I'm J. Robert Rains, and you're watching Is It Real and How to Deal. Of course, the one day we get it right, Rebekah's not here. So you guys know the drill. We're going to be breaking down ghost footage and paranormal footage, spiritual footage to see is it real and how to deal with it. So going from our backgrounds with technology, video and editing, and spiritual matters, we get to poke holes in it and see, is it the real deal or is it a big hoax? And you may notice something strange. Rebekah's not with us this week. That's because Rebekah is in London. Ooh, big fun in London. But she will be coming out with brand new episodes of Rebekah the Ghost Guide, new haunted stuff that she's seen and be able to visit during the day, based in London, Boston, and New York. So a lot of fun stuff happening with that one. Keep tuned for that. But we're here for other kinds of ghost footage, right? So with that being said, let me introduce our guest. Welcome, Mr. Rob Mann.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, internet, and all you kind of people out there.
Thank you for coming. Now, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What makes you qualified to break down these videos?
Absolutely nothing. No, actually, I have a tech background. I do technical theater. My degree is in stage lighting and other tech. I also work with audio-video technology as a profession. I'm a tech nerd.
Nice. I like it. Yes, finally, we get a technician on board who can break these things down as to why they're crap. So the way all this works, you guys know this, we're gonna break these videos down. Is it real? From a technical background, from a spiritual background, from an editing background. If it's not real, we call it out. But if it is real, what is it? And then, most importantly, how to deal with it. So all the fun ghosty footage we're gonna look at. I like it. We good for the first video?
We're good for the first video.
I like it. So this first video is TikTok. Y'all have been asking for TikTok videos, and we are supplying. This first video, I'm not gonna try and pronounce her handle. It'll be right here on the screen, so find her on TikTok. This was a really big one on TikTok specifically. This one made all the rounds. Okay. Basically what happens is she's looking at her dogs, but then as she looks at her dogs, she looks down the hallway and she sees this black mass poking its head out of the hallway door. And then she freaks out. But let's actually look at this thing. Let's do that again.
All right.
Yeah, I like it. We got the iPad, so we might as well just bring it up to us.
The dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the fuck is that? What? Oh, God!
You see that black mass right in the hallway? I like it.
Was she watching Hot Fuzz on the TV?
Was she watching Hot Fuzz? Oh, God, I wish it was Hot Fuzz. It looks like Cops.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough. God, I wish it was Hot Fuzz. Yeah. Make the video so much better.
Yeah.
So, first impressions, what do you think?
First impressions, I think not real. And it's it's a nice peaceful night. I think I'm going to bed now. It doesn't make sense for that self-narration unless you're setting something up. Because who says to themselves, you know, it's a nice peaceful night, I think I'm going to go to sleep now. We don't do that. It could be, you know, if I'm going to chill out, it's like, hey, it's really peaceful out, the dogs are chilling, I'm having some tea. That might be one thing, but also the fact that the camera stays with this thing until the freak out at the end versus if I'm looking around and seeing something like, what the hell is that? I'm not going to necessarily just get a nice frame shot of it. I could be wrong. I've not been in that situation because it could be like that moment of, huh? But my first impression is that the narration sets up that there's going to be something happening.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. My first thought was, it seems too pat. It seems scripted, right? Yeah. And for her to start with the dog all the way on kind of screen right, and then shift over to screen left, right where that hallway is, I don't know.
Yeah. Unless this woman has posted videos of her going to bed quite frequently, and this is a leitmotif. And I am not a TikTok person, so I've never seen this before. I have no inherent bias of it, but that might be worth checking out and seeing what is her other material. If she self-narrates on a regular basis, then that changes the paradigm. This just in isolation seems just a bit odd.
And social media is weird like that, though, right? Psychologically, people use social media as a voicing platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody made jokes about Facebook and Instagram, like, oh, I'm taking a photo of my meal. I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
Which they weren't wrong.
Yeah.
And on TikTok, TikTok, the platform, is pretty good for the quick, fun stuff, right? You do still see a lot of that voicing out into the abyss, into the ether.
Here's what I'm doing in case it's not obvious that I'm doing it. I mean, if this person lives alone and it's only with the dogs, that's one thing. If they have kids running around or a significant other or
definitely
a brother that's a jokester, you know, once again, that changes the paradigm of who this thing might be.
The dog does react, though. Whenever she sees the thing, the dog right by the gate actually, like, gets up and its tail starts wagging.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me pause.
Yeah. If it were more like a that, once again, that would give me more pause as opposed to pause. Sorry. Bad puns are one of my favorite things. The worse, the better. But, you know, like you said, the wagging tail is indicative that it knows this person and or thing.
Yeah, now that big black shadow, granted it's in the dark hallway, but if you zoom in like we have now, that black shadow looks like somebody with a black veil over them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That quick dip back is also easy to do.
Yeah.
Easy. So, personally, what I'm going to do, I'm doing a 90 to 10 ratio against. It's too easily staged, and for both of us working in theater, reading scripts, and knowing that kind of layout for how you get to a climactic moment, it just seems too scripted.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm going to give 95 to 98%, barring other video where she does the same thing and does not have that. And the fact that it's near the end of, because TikTok like
TikTok is like 15 seconds or 60 seconds.
Is there a hard cutoff on that?
It's a hard cutoff.
You know, so it's one of those, the fact that it's right at the very end, once again, hey, we're going to fill it out, and hey, dramatic reveal, cut.
Little do we know this woman's like possessed in her apartment now. Nobody's seen her for months. She's just locked in her bathroom with this shadow thing. Her dogs are scratching at the door.
Yeah. It's somebody having fun. Whether she was in on it or not, we don't know. But my sense is it's someone having fun.
Yeah. With all of that being said and done, Mr. Rob, man, thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, and thank you, interwebs people.
And
you can find me at robman at geek.dork.nerd. So you know, if you want to email me, that's the best way to get me.
Yeah, that's a good way. Yeah. But you can catch Rob around town behind the scenes for stage work. You can catch him directing, teaching, but you can also see him if you ever pass by UNCW doing all the fun technical work. This is your guy. So once again, everybody give a round of applause for Mr. Rob, man. Thank you so much. And no
pun too bad, no sight gag too cheap.
I hate it. But thank you again so much for tuning in. Do us a favor, Rebekah was not with us today, but Rebekah is in London again. This is I think the third time I've said it, but she's going to be coming back with some really awesome videos of Rebekah the Ghost Guide. So make sure to keep an eye peeled. But in the meantime, help a dude out. Hit that subscribe button, poke it in the face, and most importantly, punch that bell. Give the bell a punch. I like it. Y'all, thank you.
I'm a pacifist at heart, you know.
Lightly tap that bell.
Yeah.
I like it. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. Have a good one.